Hello, this is Builder Dominic, and welcome to our fourth update as we build the LEGO Ghostbusters Firehouse. And this build really focused on finishing off the top of the first floor and making it ready to build the second floor, as well as the small accessories within the first floor, like the desks, file cabinets, and a toolbox. And of course, since we're dealing with the filing cabinets and the desk, we get the Ghostbusters secretary, Janine. And I love this minifigure. She's kind of got her glasses kind of pushed down on her nose if she's looking down upon you, and then on the other side she's got these glasses are crooked. She's got a crazy facial expression to show that maybe chaos has started to ensue within the Ghostbuster Firehouse Headquarters. Now the interesting thing I came across in this section or part of the build was, of course, most of the pieces came from these number 4 bags, but the instructions called for all these 1x16 pieces here, these bricks, and I couldn't find them. And then finally I figured out that they were in these unlabeled bags. They're kind of filled with longer pieces, longer plates, and flat pieces, as well as those 1x16 pieces inside. So I didn't know they were in these unmarked bags. So it took me a while to figure out where those pieces were located. And then, of course, this building round went with, there's my cat, very excited about this build as well. Because we're dealing with desks and the other accessories, lots of extra pieces again. Before we're only getting a couple, and this time we've got like a dozen extra pieces to play around with to build some mocks later on. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on the outside of this building because there wasn't a lot of work done with it in this round. But the only thing worth noting is in Update 3, I thought these bronze or gold pieces here were to hold the Ghostbuster sign, but in fact we actually built the Ghostbuster sign in this round, where these white bricks here are going to get a decal with the Ghostbuster logo. So this is actually the Ghostbuster logo sign here that we just built. Now before we open up and look inside this bad boy, I just want to take a look at a top-down view where you can see how we've kind of evened off and put these flat little plates on to help build our second floor next. And the only major build up here was this cross beam. Now this cross beam just came in now with the set of 4 bags, and it really did add a lot of stability to the model. And you can just see, if you look in here, you can see how tightly packed the desks and all the toolboxes and lockers are. So it really folds up quite nicely. And as we open up our walls, we get to see what the first floor is going to look like. Over here, we've got a filing cabinet, and of course this is a 1980s film, so here's a little radio on top of the filing cabinet, bottled water, and a desk behind the partition, and then the front desk, which is pretty cluttered. We've got computers and phones and letters, and this is where Janine's going to sit. And then, of course, this is the Ghostbusters. They weren't the most organized of crew. They were scientists, and you have boxes piled up and newspapers falling down, a little desk lamp over here, and a toolbox which has got some really cool gadgets, which we'll get a close-up later. And then above on that beam we put in on this round, there's the lights, just that little detail of the lighting that they're going to use. And then if you remember, there's 2 studs on the wall that I wasn't sure what was going to be used for. Well, it was used to put the fire alarm, and which would now be the ghost alarm, for when they get a call for a ghost. And here's a close-up of that toolbox I was talking about, and it's just great, like all the little tools they give you on the set. We've got to, take the lug nuts off the car, change the wheel. We've got an electric screwdriver or drill, and then on the sides here, several wrenches, just a plain Allen wrench, and then a crescent wrench, and then another wrench here to take off bolts, a screwdriver, and then inside the toolbox opens up, and we've got 3 more tools. And here's got a little gas can to refill the car, a hammer, and a little socket wrench. Now each desk is different, and it's really cool. The front desk with Janine, we've got the phone, we've got some mail on her desk, a little desk lamp that can be raised and lowered, a computer with a keyboard, and all those old-fashioned computers with the huge backs, and then it looks like she's got some flowers on her desk, as well as the red button to push that will activate the alarm. The desk behind the partition isn't as detailed as Janine's desk, but it's got a spinning chair like she did. I just didn't show it to you because there are so many other cool features on her desk. But they've got these 1x2 plates with the one stud to kind of make it look like there's drawers on the desk. And on top, there's nothing on top except for the brick magazine with the 3 original Ghostbusters. And that's a nice call to the Times magazine that appeared in the movie. The partition has 2 doors that open to let a minifigure in. Of course, in the movie, Bill Murray just jumped over it in Bill Murray style. So I've been trying to figure out that Ecto-1 license plate that was just kind of laying there on the ground and what it was supposed to do or why it was there. And then it turns out the license plate is right by the toolbox. So, clearly it's just kind of like this is their work area. Thank you for joining me on this 4th update. As we build the interior, this model is looking even better, and I'm looking forward to continuing these updates and builds with you. So till next time, let's keep building together.